Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we have a tiny bit of a problem. I wanted these to get used first, but I should not have put them in active providers because they are slowly filling up these storage chests, which is not a good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these guys into storage chests, and I really wanted to do that before the train arrived, but my intro was too long. So what we're going to do is just make all of these into storage chests instead of active providers, because storage chests still have a higher priority than passive providers. So this should be just fine, I think. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do down here for those other storage chests is we're going to request stuff to be taken away. So we're going to say that we're just going to make these guys, should we make them? Well, they can be storage for now. They'll take other stuff. And I don't really care if all of the, well, I kind of do care if all the ore gets taken back to the main base. I don't really want it to be. All right, you guys. Man, I don't really want to do this at all. It's so bad. No. Just don't do that. Don't do that, please. All right, we're going to take all this out. Just go, please. Just go to your next destination. Leave. Thank you. Okay, we're going to put this ore in these chests here. There we go. So I want these to get all moved out here. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is more than enough to hold that. These guys, we're going to change them back to requester chests, I think. And they're going to request stuff like stone and wood. Oh dear. Well, now I've made that a very big mistake, actually, right there. Okay, I'm going to just copy paste all of this stuff over there, and I think that's all we need for now. Yeah, since we have all those other storage chests, yeah, it's not a great situation for sure. I need that train back. I need that darn train back so that I don't have all of that stuff closed. Was that the bot train? I don't even know which train it was. Base bot train. I don't know which one it was. No. Come to iron plates building. Come here. Come here. Right now, train. I shouldn't have closed that cargo wagon. Darn it. This is getting kind of tricky. I think the reason is because I've been trying out new ideas, and not all of them, as we see, are compatible with each other. So, okay, which one is this one? You come to Iron One building also, please. Just everybody come on down here. How about that? That'll be fine. We'll just get them all to come, and I will unlimit that last cargo wagon. We'll find out where hopefully any of our trains are. There's one. There's a short train there. And that one, oh, that one may or may not be ours to look at. Is that one coming this way? Something is coming this way. Aha! That looks like the bot train. Fantastic. All right, so this one, yeah, that was the bot train. So we don't really need to worry about any of that. Otherwise, I think we'll just be fine with this stuff. Excellent. So where is I think our building train is, where do we put it? It's here, I think. Right, so what I was going to do is, well, we did that first. That's one of the very important things to think about when you're using these bot-based systems, and make sure that they function properly. But I was thinking what I want to do eventually is compact the entire base to have basically take in all the intermediate supplies from elsewhere, like plates, green circuits, red circuits we moved, blue circuits, which are over here, but those are going to be made elsewhere. We're going to start on that process today. And to that end, what I've done is I have stopped all of these trains. They should all be on manual mode. Every one of these trains coming in here is stopped, and so that we can empty out these furnace lines so we don't have a ton of ore to shift elsewhere. And then we're going to just kind of let those empty themselves out. Hopefully we can do that. I'm not sure if we can. There's a lot of ore over here, but that's okay. We could always put it into storage and then shift it back. But this is going to be a major sort of train area for us. We're going to have unloading of plates. We're going to have unloading of all of the intermediate products like circuits and anything else that we might need. Like we're going to need sulfuric acid. That's one of our steps that we're going to have to deal with, which we're going to probably do that today so that we can make blue circuits elsewhere and have sort of a dedicated place for it. Yo, you know, hello. Can you not do that, train? That's really uncomfortable for me. It's really uncomfortable. Don't do that. Okay, we'll go back this way. There we are. Turn around. And I have an idea of where I want to put this, this sulfuric acid plant that we're going to do. But the question that I find myself asking is where to put the T-junction, because that's the difficult part, I feel, of this whole thing, the whole process, and trying to keep the train traffic low as well. So I'm thinking about using this oil field to make the sulfuric acid. That seems to be a reasonable spot, and then we could have blue circuits somewhere, maybe even over here. They could be on the opposite side of the track. That would be just fine. Stone. I've been kind of looking at stone because our original deposit is actually very, very small. We only have 236K left. This is 5 million, 1.7 million, 9.5. These are tiny deposits of stone. What's going on? Game, why you do this? It's 8.4 there, 0.6. Here we go, there's 23. I think we'll capture that one. There's 28 there. It's interesting, they're quite dense. I mean, this is quite a small patch for 23 million compared to these others. See, like these two, this is 8.5. That's not twice the size or 3 times the size. There's no way. Right. But before we think about stone too much, we're going to go back with this. Now, the question that I'm asking myself, where do I want to put the T-junction? If I do a 4-way junction, that is going to disrupt all kinds of traffic. So I'm thinking about putting it here, or possibly maybe the best place would be like right here. That's actually a really good spot now that I'm thinking about it. Like right over here. Let's get our T-junction out of our blueprint book. I have an abbreviated blueprint book for rails. Why do I have... That's weird that I have power poles on that blueprint, but anyway. Do I want this? Yeah, that's just fine. It really is not critical where exactly it goes, just so long as the signals are correct. And we'll get there as we go along in the train. I'll just remember to myself where that is. It's in the middle of the red circuit thingy. There's also another... Ooh, maybe I should use this place. That's another option. Oh my gosh, and it's right next to red circuits as well. Now it's got me tempted. It's like, oh, look what we have here. Haha. And there's also plenty of water. Oh, man. Now I'm thinking about that. Okay, here's our T-junction. And I think I want to... Let's back up this train. Okay. I was hoping not to disrupt all the world. Let's go this way. Hopefully all those things will turn red. And we'll go along that way. That way. There we go. Boom. We'll just take our train along this way and just take it until we have get this train past the signals. That's the most important part, I think. And you know what? I don't have lamps in that particular car, and that's kind of silly of me. I should reorganize that car to have lamps. Lamps are one of the last things I think of, to be fair. So, but they should be one of the first because they are. It's kind of like, yeah, reach back into the back seat behind you and take this stuff. Now, I completely forgot about this. This is a very, very valid place to make the things we want to make. Oh, should I use this or should I use this one? How much is this? 3.5 million. This is not even worth looking at. I would like to take this this line down. I think what we'll do, grab this and place it, oopsies. Let's get in that train and place it as we go along. We do need a radar out here because it's going to make it easier to place the track from above like this. I want to get our diagonal thing, oopsies, zoom in a little bit. There we go. This is what we wanted because I don't want this to be like impeding stuff. There we go. Let's back up. Just want to make sure that we can get all of this organized there. And I have plenty of power poles. Life is okay in that way. Great. Good. There go the pots. Nice. There we go. Very cool. Now, do we care about this at all? Probably we don't care about any of this. So this can all be built over. So I'm thinking I actually want to back this up and remove some of the diagonal and just kind of cut it a little bit closer to this field, this oil field. Kind of like here-ish. Like there. Let's do that. Alright, and here we want to take out... Man, wouldn't it be cool if we had a way to put a blueprint within this thing so it would only deconstruct the items within the blueprint? That would be an awesome thing, I think. Like, for example, I don't want trees and rocks to get deleted because I definitely don't want to carry that stuff around with me. Okay. Put the train back here, and then we'll get this out of the way. And then here, oopsie, you know what? I forgot is signals. No, oh well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Or, well, I suppose what I could do is I should have multiple blueprints, or multiple deconstruction planners, I should say, that will take care of this stuff for me. Wait, is this... I don't even know where I'm going with this. There we go. I deleted more than I thought I did. Okay. I'm going to shift click this. There we go. Okay, fantastic. And we got to make sure that we have our power poles going that way. Very, very nice. Here we go. All right. Look at this. This could be like this drive-through sulfuric acid place. It sounds very strange, I'm sure. That's okay. We'll just amuse ourselves. We shall be fine. Okay. You know what? That's a really interesting idea. Let me just put this deconstruct. Can I put that in this blueprint book? No. Why can I not put this in here? That would be useful to have that. Darn it. All right. I guess it's not worth having that then. All right. Now though, I'd like to get this thing set up for our pump jacks. Let's get the, there we go, huge pump jacks thingy. Oh my gosh, this does lag the screen horribly. But we just shift click it. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to get rid of all the trees. I didn't want to do that. Whoops. Whoopsies. I really did not want to do that. I didn't realize that it would ask for deconstruction even if there was nothing under it. Like if you couldn't put it in. That's really strange to me. That's really odd that it does that. Like, I guess it tries to put it in. I'm going to put those modules in there as well. And stone. Oh my god, all the wood. Boy. So much wood. But we still need to go over this area because there are pump jacks available to be here. Alright, that's fine. I'll deal with the deforestation committee when they come knocking on my door. All right, and we also are going to need an extra car because it's just way too much. But we can also grab the pump jacks from, I think it's the last car. Just grab them all and have the bots deliver them. There we go. Get this stuff sorted out. Come on. There we go. Wow. Too much. Way too much on the deforestation scene, alas. Okay, come on, bots. Just go. Go, 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 go. God, so many bots. And I think I want to take wood out of auto trash for now and just shove all this in the train car instead. I think that's easier. All right, we got all of our pump jacks down, which is great. So we can put these back in the train. And then give ourselves a few bits of pipe to connect all those things up. Wow, we have lots of pump jacks. Goodness me. That's a ton. It's kind of interesting. I feel like ever since we have no need for beacons and stuff, I feel like not even optimizing which direction the pipes go or anything. It's just not even necessary any longer. I mean, like these, I guess I could optimize them, but it's kind of pointless in a way. Let's take that one. Oopsies, can't do that. There we go. And then I'll get this one connected to that one. So those two areas are at least connected, which is nice. You know, I say that and then I start optimizing. Oh, how funny we humans are. Okay, let's take this across. Or are we robots? It's interesting. Every now and again, somebody asks on Steam, oh my gosh, we need some food production. We need things because our character is probably starving. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, they're a robot, clearly. There are no other needs presented here. All right. These are okay like that. That's even better that way, though. What about that? Yeah, there we go. That is going to be ideal. Oopsies. Take this one to that. Okay. Could do that way. Nice. All right, we'll get this guy kind of moved along. Now, how to do these other clumps? It's always something. Oh my gosh, really, guys? Don't bother with those trees, please. We do not need the trees. We're okay. We're perfectly good not bothering with those trees. Okay, and then this one can be connected to here. Yeah, this is going to be more oil than we will ever use. Like, ever, I think. I think oil got buffed a lot. Like, too much, I would say. And in 0.15, to where you don't even need to use beacons anymore. And I guess maybe some people would say that's a good thing. Though, I think that that was one of the places that everybody used beacons. Oopsies. Just as a default thing. It was like a place that was necessary, and now beacons are really not necessary at all for gameplay. And we did get coal liquefaction as well. So there are so many ways to get oil. Just a lot of ways. Okay. Turn these guys around. Do this that way, I think. But so far, I mean, creating quite large bases in 0.15, I have never run out of oil. in any of them, or even come close to it. Aha, there we go. This area needs to be connected too. Okay, that way is good. These guys can be connected on the side. Okay, and we'll put a nice little undergroundy over there. And I think we have the whole thing connected up, and that's been very quick work to do this. Very easy. Do these pipe things have power? Yes, they do. Excellent. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is just connect power to all these places and just make sure they're all good. This is kind of iffy when going around an oil field, but it's okay. We'll do our best. Being quite sloppy about it, by the way, so if anyone's grading me on neatness, please don't. Not intending to be neat with this particular thing, just intending to get power to these things, because it is highly likely that we will never ever come back to actually view this oil pump jack field again, like ever. It's just not going to be necessary because everything's going to be sorted out very nicely. Okay, let me grab, we just need the refinery area here. And what we're going to need to do is these guys are going to go into the refinery. The refinery, instead of making plastic, is going to make sulfuric acid. So I'm going to copy the whole thing up to these beacons there and get that placed down. Right. I think this is all we want. We don't want any of the coal for sure. Okay, so sulfuric acid I think needs iron. I don't remember what it needs. Definitely petroleum. Yeah, we need water and petroleum to make sulfur, but then the acid is going to take iron plates. Okay, so we're gonna need to have a station for iron as well. I'm just kind of thinking about this as I'm putting stuff in here. I could put the train station here, and then the actual refineries nearer to the water. That might be a good idea. Alright, so we're going to keep that blueprint for now. We can get rid of this one. And instead we'll need to have some kind of a drop-off station for that. We could copy this one quite easily. So the pickup station is going to be a liquid station for sulfuric acid. We could copy this nice little building station though, because it's going to have most of the things that we need. Okay, and I think I'll just copy one of these stations. We don't actually need a lot of this stuff. This is going to be our drop-off of iron here. And I'll just remove these guys. Whoopsies. No! Return, return. Just carefully take these guys out of here. I think, yeah, those are the combinators that belong to the coal station. Okay. I think that's kind of what we want, because we're gonna need the same stuff except for miners. We can take the miners off for sure. All right, let's go see where we are. Here we are. All right, and we'll line this up kind of maybe here-ish. That would be okay. That has enough room for a couple more train tracks. Okay, let's walk a little closer. Okay, and we have our constant combinators, maybe. Yeah, there we go. We don't need miners. We're not going to need pump jacks either because we have plenty of those. The rest, yeah, we'll just leave the rest. Yep, looks-ish okay. This is going to be our output station. So we're going to need to get some pumps here. Let's see. We're going to need 3 for each car. I'm thinking I could have... I don't really even need... Well, I'm just like thinking, what do I need here? I could do 4-car train or I could do 2-car train. The thing with acid is that it is... it goes a long way. Like, you don't need tons and tons of it. All right, let me make 12 pumps for now. And we'll get these aligned here. I guess we could start with a 2-car train. There we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. We don't want to necessarily do this. We want to have these pumping from distinct tanks. Do I have any tanks in my building train? I need to check for that because I don't know if I want to build a whole bunch of them. I probably don't. Aha, I do. I have a ton of them. Nice. Excellent. I'm quite happy about that. Good, good, good. Now my idea is to have maybe one loading place over here and maybe one over there, but I don't think that's necessarily necessary. I think one train is going to be lasting for a very, very long time. Okay, so what we can do here is fill these this way. Yeah, but that doesn't fit over there either, does it? Not really. I could do them that way and they'd fit-ish. This goes 1 square over. Yeah, this would fit. But then I'd have to have some on the other side, one on the other side. Too. The thing is with these pumps, they draw the most throughput from a tank. As opposed to a pipe connected to the tank. So if we're looking to fill this thing really fast, we would want to do this kind of a thing, I think. All right, let's move this a little bit. Let's just do that. Get rid of these guys. We don't need this. Just get rid of this. Move it down slightly. Where we can have our tank and then a pump on this side. Okay, and it has to be this. Okay, there's a good spot. That's fine. That's just fine. Okay, that I think will work. You can have a maximum of 3 pumps per wagon. No more than that. You cannot have like 6 or 12 or whatever. You can only have 3 because they sort of connect via a nozzle, and then they block any other of these pumps, the arms, from connecting. So it's pretty important to think about. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be how we do this. I'm wondering if I should connect all of these with the same lines or different lines. In the grand scheme of things, I think it won't matter at all. So we're just going to connect them oh, not that way. Definitely not like that. We could connect them this way and just have nice undergrounds between each one. Okay, let's put that there. And then we'll just copy paste this whole thing. take out the tracks, because tracks often mess up the whole alignment. Okay, there we go. This is kind of what we want, and it fits very beautifully. We could remove these pipes, though, just to make it look a little bit neater. Have those connected this way. Oh boy, what did we do now? Why is that so close? Oh, I messed up the alignment. Shoot. Okay. Hold on. That's not good. Let's try that again. Want this one? Oh dear, these guys gotta be moved as well. Sorry about that. There we go. Be right there. Oh dear, look at that. It's in the way of that combinator. Oh, humor, haha. Yes, humor is good. What I'm going to do is I'll just move the other one. It's really not necessary to move any of these things. This is complete and pure OCD right here. Not a good thing. But just for the sake of people who are affected by this. Whoopsies. We need to have this in alignment of some kind. Because these guys need power. Pumps definitely need power to function. Yeah, that will reach all of them, I'm happy to say. And one station filling up at max speed, I think that should be more than enough. Honestly, I think it should be just fine for getting trains organized and stuff like this. Okay, so let's put this railroad here, down, get our in. There we go. Excellent. And now, ooh, now for parking. We must do parking. I keep forgetting about parking. It's kind of a necessary thing, though. I think we can do a little bit of a thing that way. I think. Let's get this thing. Do we want to do that? We could do it on the diagonal, actually. Nah, diagonals are, I don't know, I think it would make it longer. There we go. Okay, let's get our curves in here. There we are. Have it connect up that way. Get our chain signals right there. And now to look for parking. What kind of parking lot do we want? We're going to be rails. Let's check those out. Right, so what do we want? This way? That's the diagonal that I was thinking about using, possibly. But I don't think that's going to work very well for this particular arrangement. This one is probably best. We use this one. We need our curve. And then we can put in our parking spot. And it fits very beautifully, as I really intended it to. So we're going to have to move this new thing that I just put in, which was premature, to say the least. Oh dear, and I forgot about that one poor signal in the forest. Someone mentioned, and thank you for the very, was it Weldon? I can't remember. Thank you for the very amusing picture of the one signal alone in the forest, in the dark, blinking away in distress and quite sad. I don't know where it is, but I'm just like, aw, so sad. I don't know where it is. Kind of looking on the radar. Where is it? Don't see it. What's going on with this here? Why are those waiting? Oh, right. These guys can't pass through. Ooh, that's a bad problem. Okay, I don't have a pass-through station. We're gonna have to go and fix that. We need a pass-through here. Can I, like... It will depend if there are rails in the network. I don't think there are rails in the network. But that's a shame. It's a shame if they're not. But I don't think there's any rails in that network. No, the sadness. You know what? That's another good thing to add to my building train, just in case we have a situation like that. We need a curve first. This one. Thank you very much. Thing. And rails in. Right. Boom. Okay, so my building train is stopped up there until I go and fix that issue. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, come on, building train. Come with me. Boy. Let's take this up here. We could even park it in this other parking space down here. Like right there is fine. It's just fine. My god, it doesn't even fit in there. It's too long, especially with all those extra logs and bits and things like that. Cool. Okay. Very nice. And we can combine these trains into here, I think, with something like this. Oopsies, I ran out of track. Let's get more track. We can just have them come off diagonally. Possibly. Maybe better to start from here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And then have that connect with the bottom bit. There we go. Okay, that's easier. Good. Good, good. That's fine. We don't need signals everywhere. Nice. Okay, we'll shift click this guy that way. And then... No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Oh, no. Nope, that is completely wrong, in fact. This one needs to connect up there instead. Let's pick up this track here. So we want it to go on the outgoing side. This is more where we're looking to go downward. Like that. No, not quite like that. Aha! Almost. We almost had it. Like that. That's much better. Now we'll signal this properly. Remember a chain signal at a crossing of the lines. And then a regular signal afterward. Is there one around here? No, there's no regular signal. And I am running out of signals. Oh dear. Yo, train. You got stuff? You got stuff. Train always has the stuff. Always has the stuff we need. We need chain signals, and we have a ton of those. We're really good on chain signals right now. And we'll put another thing there, right before the merging point. I think that should be just fine. That signal will serve as a good thing for that one. Let's put this one there. Yeah, that's looking really good. Really good. Okay, I'm happy with that crossing there. That will help us get through stuff through here. So I think what I will do is, this episode is getting just a teeny bit long. I'm going to go up to the iron area and release the building train from its unfortunate situation. I'm going to go drop off some of this stuff at the base. And in the next episode, we will continue with actually making the assembly for sulfuric acid. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.